Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I know it's surprising that I've got another video up, like 3 videos in 1 week. That's really great. Basically, this video is just basically in response to GossMakeupArtist, who is Wayne Goss, who is the guru of all gurus of makeup and everything else. Basically, he just posted a video about eyebrows and the 5 most worst eyebrow shapes that you can have, and I got so passionate about it that I went and started writing down a response to the video because I personally relate to most of the brow shapes that he was talking about. Basically what he was just saying is that there's like these 5 brow shapes that you see around. You've got the overarched eyebrow, you've got the what he called the tadpole eyebrow, the parting of the Red Sea eyebrow, and overarched eyebrow. So basically, and sad brows as well. But basically what he was trying to say is that there are some people that maybe they're a bit lost, they don't know what their eyebrow shape is. And personally, I didn't really know my eyebrow shape. I mean, now my eyebrows are fine, but in the beginning, I went through so many different phases of eyebrows. Like, basically, I've literally got pictures that I'm going to show you, so it's going to be like unearthing a lot of childhood, well, not really childhood, but young adulthood memories, just to kind of share with you my experience. Now, Wayne spoke about the overly plucked eyebrows. Now, I suffered from the overly plucked eyebrow, and I'm going to show you a picture. Here is, I'm just going to check in the viewfinder because I'm not using it. I'm going to check. So this is me. Can you see how overly plucked my eyebrows are just here? They just look overly plucked, like they just look like a piece of string. So basically that's that one. There's another one of me looking like a ghost because of the lighting. But yeah, very arched and very thin, over plucked eyebrows. Now, I've got loads here to show you and share with you, but the reason that I feel that people over pluck their eyebrows is that when you're looking to pluck your eyebrows, you look into a magnifying mirror. And so you're looking up so closely to that mirror that you kind of can't see the rest of your face. You don't know how it looks with the rest of your face. So when you step back, you think, oh crap, what have I done? And then you can't do anything because you've already plucked one eyebrow, so you're going to have to do the other one, and then you're just going to have just 2 overly plucked eyebrows. Now, back then, back in whenever these pictures were taken, back in like not that far back, 2000 and I don't know, 2005 or something like that. I thought it was nice to overly pluck my eyebrows and make them look really arched, but that's not my natural brow shape. Now, if I show you how I used to look with my what I would call virgin brows, as in virgin eyebrows, can you see in that picture how thick my eyebrows were in comparison to obviously this picture? I kind of look like a man, but anyway, so can you see how thick they were before and how thin they are? Like this was when I was 16, so this is when I first started working. Here's another picture. Very embarrassing photos of me, but this is at my first job when I was 16 at Bliss Chemist Pharmacy, when I worked in perfume and cosmetics. So this is my first job, and basically I overplucked my eyebrows at the age of, I guess I was about 23, but this is another picture here when I was 18. I just started getting into tweezing and plucking my eyebrows. Now, the second brow shape that Wayne spoke about is the tadpole eyebrow. Now, I kind of suffered from the tadpole eyebrow, and the reason that I think that the tadpole eyebrow exists is that some people have very straight eyebrows. They don't have much of an arch to their eyebrow. So what we tend to do, or what people do, is that they concentrate on where there is most amount of hair. So it would normally be the front part of our eyebrow, and we would start to want to create an arch. And now, if we don't have much hair going along the eyebrow, and we don't have much of an arch, we're going to start arching the front part of our eyebrow. Now, Wayne said he doesn't know why there are tadpole eyebrows, but I know why, because I kind of suffered from a tadpole eyebrow. And this is a picture of me. Again, the lighting is not great for you guys to appreciate this picture fully. I'm going to zoom in. Not that you guys want to see how I looked back then, but can you see where I've overly plucked my eyebrows just there? And then there's this big section there, and then it kind of goes along. So that's that when it was, so that was when I had the tadpole eyebrow thing going on. Another picture of me with the tadpole eyebrow, if you're interested. Can you see? So I was basically, although although I had quite straight eyebrows, so I'm getting really excited because like it's something that I'm really passionate about because I've obviously uploaded a tutorial for people recently, well it was about a few months ago, and so many people have thanked me and said thank you for posting up this video because it's helped me to basically realise what brow shape I should have, and that they had a really difficult time knowing what brow shape they should have, and it took me years to find out what brow shape I should have. So these are the things that I'm trying to show you to get, like this one is, I don't even know why I'm showing you these pictures, but I'll just show you them anyway so that it can illustrate to you guys. Okay, this is me sleeping, we were on holiday, but can you see here how my eyebrows started to lose shape and they were going off at the ends, going really long, and this is when Wayne spoke about the sad eyebrow. Now the sad eyebrow is when your eyebrows go really, really down and long. Now I have very, very long eyebrows and very, very thick eyebrows, and then they start going down quite far down my face, but I have to pluck them to stop them from growing that long. Now in the video that I've got, and I'll post it up, I'll put a link here for the tutorial, the eyebrow tutorial, which will show you basically how to learn basically your eyebrow shape. So you'd know where it starts, where it arches and where it should end. And it took me, well, it took me years before I knew my own arch shape, and the time that I knew it was when I went to Iran. Here's another picture of me and my aunt and my mum, and we went to Iran, and I actually grew back my eyebrows so that I can get them tweezed, and this is just after they had been done, and they looked fantastic. They looked so good that I just wanted to maintain that shape. Sorry I keep zooming in and out if I'm making anyone sick, but basically I just needed a professional to do my eyebrows and for me to maintain them. That's why I stress, if you can, get a professional to shape your eyebrows for you and then just try to maintain it. Now, I'm just going to go over what Wayne also spoke about, is the parting of the Red Sea. This is basically eyebrows that start very, very far apart. Now, I think the reason that people do this is that because in most books and in most texts that tell us about our eyebrows, whether it's in magazines or whatever, it always tells us that our eyebrows should be as far apart as our nostrils, basically. Like they should be starting here. So my eyebrow should start about here, and then that would just look wrong and they'll just look so far away, and that it just would not flatter me at all. But this is what we've read and this is what we've picked up on. Me personally, through observation, through having lots of clients and, you know, looking at different faces, I found that the best eyebrow shape, or where it should start anyway, should be in line with your nostrils. So around about where they peak, that should be where your actual eyebrow should start. Now I go into the tutorial, which I've linked in the description box and maybe here as well. I go into where your eyebrow arch should be as well, and it basically should go across from your nostril straight through your pupil, and that should be where your arch is. And then the same goes for the end of your eyebrow. It should be the end of your nose married up with the end of your eye, and that should point to where your arch and your eyebrow should end. So the parting of the Red Sea, don't do your eyebrows according to how far your nostrils end. That's just, I don't know who made that up. They're just wrong, basically. And then Wayne spoke about the overarched brows, and then these are basically where they're just like really overly arched, like, you know, the villains in the Disney movies, like Snow White's stepmother or something. Basically, anyone that's been evil in the Disney movies has really, really arched eyebrows and really, really dark black eyebrows. So if you're like me at that and you have really dark eyebrows, the worst thing you can do is practically like arch them too much. Like you would just look evil. You would look like the villain, I guess, and that you won't look basically, you know, what's the word? Not attainable, you just won't look approachable. So I always say to soften the look, to help you avoid this, then just get some brow pencil, fill in where the overarchedness would be, have a look at your face, and then you'll see that it will actually soften the face. So what you would do to avoid all of this, if you have any of these eyebrow shapes, the thing for you to do now is to basically allow your brows to grow back. I know that sounds painful, and I know it's coming up to Christmas and people want to go out and stuff and look good. But if you want to get a good brow shape, maybe wait until after Christmas and do it in the new year, you know, that can be your New Year's resolution. But what you need to do is allow your brows to grow back. Now it takes about anything between 6 to 8 weeks for your brow to fully grow back, and it varies from person to person. My eyebrows grow back in about 10 days. I pluck them and 10 days later they'll grow back. So everybody differs, but on average it's between, I think, 4 to 8 weeks. But basically what you need to do is allow them to grow back, and you're just going to have to pluck away where you're obviously not going to need them. So the ones that grow around your eyebrows, around here, around up there, just pluck those. You're not going to need them. So you are just wanting to get the main part of your eyebrow shape back. So for me, you know, my eyebrow shape has come back and I've just basically maintained my brows. But for you guys who have maybe overplucked, you might find it hard to get the eyebrows to grow back. What I would suggest is you get some castor oil.
And you just rub it at night into your eyebrows. You can even put some onto your lashes. Be careful not to get it into your eye, but this will help stimulate the growth of your actual eyebrows and eyelashes. So try this, allow them to grow back, pluck away any hairs that you don't need around the eyebrow shape itself, and then just use
a tutorial, probably linked somewhere here or in the description box. And you can get a professional to do it for you, although I have gone to professionals myself and I have had them thread it, and they get tweezer happy or threading happy. They just get happy at seeing so many eyebrow hairs and they just thread and thread until I've got string eyebrows basically, and there's hardly anything left. So I wouldn't suggest necessarily always going to a specialist unless it's somebody that's been recommended to you by a friend and they've tried them. Don't just go to anybody, because I personally don't trust anyone with my eyebrows anymore. I'll rather do them myself or go to somebody that I've been to before and that I'm happy with. I think that's basically what I wanted to say. I just wanted to have a response into Wynn's video post. So I'm going to post this video.
If you guys have any questions for me, then please post your comments below. Please like the video if you like this, and if you have any questions for me, and if you have any pictures that you want to share with me, please get onto my Instagram or my Facebook page. I'm going to link it in the description box. Please put, what should we put it? Zacrete eyebrows or something like that. Okay, hashtag Zacrete eyebrows, and then just put your picture up of like any eyebrow blunders that you've had or pictures of yourself, and then, you know, we can just look at each other's eyebrow pictures. And I think I've shared my brow pictures with you, some embarrassing photos and stuff. So if you want to do the same, then get onto Instagram. I'll put the link below and send me a picture. Otherwise, I will be coming up with another video. I'm going to show you my brushes, masks and makeup palettes and everything like that. I can't wait to share it with you, for you guys to see the makeup that I've been working on launching. It will be launching really, really soon, I promise you. So stay tuned. I will be making another video very, very soon. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.